Hello friends and welcome back to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. Well, our last game could have been the end of the regular season, but it wasn't. We've got more to come. That's right. Here are your current standings. The Negro League's Hall of Famers are still in first place, but they are no longer the Kings of the Hill. They have 9 wins. They need 10 to get to the World Series and be the home field, get the home field advantage. We have a tie for second place. The 1981 of the present National Leaguers are the current Kings of the Hill with 7 wins, and they are tied at 7 wins with the 1981 of the present American Leaguers. Then we have a 4-way tie for third place. The 6180s, the 4160s, the 0120s, and the 21, those 3 teams are tied with 6 wins, and then the 2140s have 5. It's getting late. A streak would put a team over the top. The 1981 of the present National Leaguers today are the Kings of the Hill, and they will host the 6180s. Either team is more than capable of putting a streak together to get to 10 wins. Will that streak either begin for the 6180s or continue for the 81 of the present National Leaguers today? We're going to find out. A battle of tough right-handers. Bob Gibson for the 6180s against David Cohn for the 81 of the present National Leaguers. Tough, competitive right-handers. Gonna be a good one. Glad you're with us. Let's take a look at today's starting lineup. Using the 66 book for our boards. Compact. Good results. Loving it so far. For the 6180s, their lineup today against David Cohn. Leading off at second base, Joe Morgan. Batting second in left field, Frank Robinson. Batting third in right field, Roberto Clemente. Batting fourth, the center fielder, Reggie Jackson. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Harmon Killebrew. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Carl Yastrzemski. Batting seventh, the catcher, Carlton Fisk. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Maury Wills. And batting ninth, it's Bob Gibson. He's an A pitcher with XZ modifiers. The homestanding Kings of the Hill, the 1981 of the present National League, it's Craig Biggio leading off at second base. Tim Raines batting second in left field. Barry Bonds batting third in center field. Larry Walker batting fourth in right field. Chipper Jones batting fifth at third base. Jeff Bagwell batting sixth at first base. Barry Larkin batting seventh, he'll play short. Gary Carter batting eighth, he'll be behind the plate. And David Cohn on the mound. He's a B pitcher with an X modifier. Those are your starting lineups. This is game number 50 in our King of the Hill tournament. All right, here we go. Joe Morgan stepping in against David Cohn. And Joe swings and hits it on the ground to Craig Biggio. He's up with it and throws to Jeff Bagwell. And we are underway without number 1 in the top of the first. Here's Frank Robinson. David Cohn winds and deals. Ground ball, Craig Biggio. He throws to Jeff Bagwell, and we have a repeat. Rinse and repeat. Roberto Clemente now. Cohn winds and deals. It's hit to center, but not deep. Barry Bonds under it, and he puts it away for out number 3, and we go to the bottom of the first with no score. Bob Gibson, his team's biggest game of the tournament is right now. Biggio up against a Hoot. Biggio hits it to center. Reggie Jackson is there for out number 1. Now Tim Raines. Gibson winds and deals. That's a foul ball. Somebody from St. Francis, Wisconsin picks that one up. Next delivery from Hoot Gibson. Hey, struck him out on a bender. First strikeout for Hoot. There's 2 gone in the bottom of the first. Now it's Barry Bonds. Gibson winds and deals. Hey, struck him out. Got him on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Yes. We go to the second with no score. Reggie, Killer, and Yaz coming up 4-5-6 for the 6180s. Coney winds and deals to Reggie Jackson. Hey, struck him out on a splitter. One gone. Here's Killer. Coney winds and deals. Hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. Two gone in the second. Cone winds and deals to Yastrzemski. Hey, struck out the side on a bender. That'll finish the 6180s in the second. We go to the bottom of the second. We still have no score. Gibby will face Walker, Jones, and Bagwell. The pitch is a hanger to Walker, and it's center and deep. Back goes Reggie, and it's gone. A 1-0 lead for the National League. Chipper Jones coming up. Gibson winds and deals. Ground ball. Maury Wills, he's up with it. And throws to Yastrzemski for out number 1. Larry Walker with a leadoff homer in the second. 1-0 National League. Gibson winds and deals to Bagwell. He draws a walk. 1 out, 1 on for the National League, and here's Larkin. Gibson the stretch on the delivery to Barry Larkin. Ground ball hit to Morgan. He goes to Wills for 1. The relay to Yastrzemski is not in time. Larkin beats the wrap. 2 gone though, and it's Carter coming up. Gibson the stretch. The delivery to Gary Carter is ball 2. The next pitch to the kid is popped up. Wouldn't be a home run in a phone booth. Maury Wills on the infield dirt calls for it and takes it for out number 3 in the second. After 2, it is 1-0 National League. Cone has a lead to work with. Fisk, Wills, and Gibson 7, 8, 9. In the 6180s, third inning. The pitch to Carlton Fisk is a base hit over short. He's on to the first hit of the day for the 6180s. Here comes Maury Wills. With Fisk at first. Cone the stretch. He checks Carlton Fisk. The pitch home to Wills. Maury squares to bunt. It is bunted to Chipper Jones. He fires to Biggio at second, and they get the force out at second base. Will's bunt is a bad one. Fisk retired 5-4. Will's safe at first on the fielder's choice, and here comes Gibson. 1 out, 1 on for the 6180s. Cone the stretch and the delivery to Hoot. Hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Guess. 2 gone now, and it's Morgan with Wills at first. Cone the stretch, the delivery to Joe Morgan. Hey, struck him out on a bender. That finishes the 6180s in the third. They get their first hit, but don't score him. Bottom of the third coming, it's 1-0 National League. Gibson's got to bear down and hold them where they're at. Cone will lead off now. Then we'll go to the top of the order with Biggio and Raines. Hey, struck him out. Not even close. Pathetic swing by Coney. Here comes Biggio. Gibson winds and delivers. Ball 4. 1 out, 1 on for the National League, and here's Raines. Gibson the stretch, the delivery to Rock. Ground ball, hit to Morgan. He goes to Wills for 1. The relay to Yaz is not in time. Raines beats the Rapid first, and here's Barry Bonds. Bonds is 0 for 1. Gibson the stretch and the delivery, and he got him on a bender for the second time. 4 strikeouts for Hoot. We've played 3. It's 1-0 National League. Robinson, Clemente, and Jackson 2-3-4 for the 6180s in the 4th. Cone winds up and delivers. Hit to center, but not deep by Frank Robinson. Under it is Barry Bonds, and there's 1 gone in the 4th. Clemente. Cone winds up and delivers. Hit to center, but not deep. Barry Bonds 1 more time, and there's 2 down. Here's Reggie with 2 outs and nobody aboard. Cone winds and deals. Ball 4. Close call. Reggie took it, got the call. He goes down to first. Here comes Killer. Coney the stretch and the delivery to Harmon Killebrew is a base hit on the infield off Cone's glove. Rolling toward Bagwell. Nobody's got to play. There's 2 on with 2 outs for Yastrzemski. Cone the stretch. Yaz is 0 for 1. The delivery to him. Chopped on the infield off home plate. It's going to come down. Carter just puts it in his pocket, and the bases are dripping with 2 outs. Fisk coming up. Chance to take the lead against Cone. Or Cone is 1 pitch from getting out of it. You be the judge. Fisk is 1 for 1. Cone the stretch and the delivery. Ball 4. He walked in a run. We are tied at 1. David Cone just walked home the tying run. Fisk goes to first. Now it's Killebrew at third, Yastrzemski at second, Fisk at first, and Maury Wills at the plate. We got a 1-1 game. Cone the stretch, the delivery to Wills. Is a comebacker. He gloves it and tosses it to Bagwell, and that will retire the side. But we have a tie game on a bases-loaded walk to Carlton Fisk. We're tied at 1 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Bob Gibson, a new lease on life. He'll face Larry Walker, Chipper Jones, and Jeff Bagwell 4, 5, 6 in the National League order. The pitch to Walker. Hey, struck him out. Number 5 for Gibby. Overpowered him. Now it's Chipper. Gibson winds and deals. Ground ball. Hit to Harmon Killebrew. He gloves it and throws to Yaz for 2 down. And Baggy walked in the 2nd. The pitch to him. Ball 4. He walked in the 4th. 2 on. 2 out, 1 on for Larkin. Gibson the stretch. The pitch to Barry is drilled over first base. It's going to go down into the corner. Clemente's got to go dig it out. Bagwell already around third. The relay from Morgan to Fisk is late. Bagwell scores standing, and it is a run-scoring double for Larkin. 2-1 National League with Carter coming up. Gary's 0 for 1. The pitch from Gibby is another hanger to left center. Gonna get down and split Robinson and Jackson. Scoring is Larkin. It's 3-1 National League on a double by Carter. And here comes David Cone, and he has a new lease on life now. Gibson shaking his head on the mound, hands on his hips. He wants Coney. The pitch is ball 4. He walks Cone, and there's first and second. That's going to get the bullpen going for the National League. For the 6180s, for the 6180s. Jim Palmer starts to throw in the bullpen. Biggio's 0 for 1. There's 2 on and 2 outs. Gibson, the stretch, and the delivery to Craig. And I'm on the wrong page. And it's struck him out. He got him on gas. 6 strikeouts for Gibby, but 2 runs score on 2 hits, 2 walks. And after 4, it's 3-1 National League. Cone feeling a little more confident now as we go to the 5th. Gibson, Morgan, and Robinson coming up for the 6180s. This might be their last game. They're hitting for Gibson now in the top of the 5th, and Gibby's not happy about it. He's gonna take out a row of lights on the runway leading to the clubhouse. Here's Carew batting for Gibson in the top of the 5th. 3-1 National Leaguers. Cone winds and deals to Rodney. Hit to left toward the line. Curving away from Raines, and there's 1 gone. Now it's Morgan. Joe is 0 for 2. Cone winds and deals. Hey, struck him out for the 2nd time. Cone with 6. Now it's Frank Robinson. Coney winds and deals. Ground ball. Barry Larkin. He's up with it and throws to Bagwell to retire the side. We're halfway through this one, and your score, National League 3, 6180s, 1. Double switch coming. Carew comes in to play second base in the bottom of the 5th. Jim Palmer is the new pitcher. He will bat in the leadoff spot. His opposition in the bottom of the 5th will be Raines, Bonds, and Walker. Bob Gibson's day is done. He went 4 innings, allowed 3 hits. He walked 4 and struck out 6. Raines leads off. He's 0 for 2. Palmer winds and deals. Struck him out and overpowered him. First strikeout for Palmer. There's 1 gone in the bottom of the 5th. Barry Bonds has struck out twice and looked bad. The pitch to center, high but not deep. Under it is Reggie Jackson for out number 2. And now Larry Walker, homered in the 2nd. The pitch to center. This is into right center. Reggie's on the run, and hey, Reggie gets there for out number 3. Palmer with a good 5th. We go to the 6th. It's 3-1 National League. Clemente, Jackson, and Killebrew coming up in the 6th. Roberto. The pitch from David Cone. Hey, struck him out. Number 7 for David Cone. 1 gone in the 6th. Reggie up. 0 for 1. The pitch to him is a hanger from Cone. Did the Yankee hit the Yankee? It's going to be extra bases over first base. Past the diving Bagwell down into the corner. Around first goes Reggie as Walker's throw comes into the infield, and it's a 2-base hit with 1 out for Reggie Jackson. Now it's Killebrew, 1 for 2. Cone the stretch, the delivery to the killer. Hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Yes. 2 gone in the 6th, and Yaz is up with a chance to be clutch. 1 for 2, the pitch to him from Cone. Ground ball hit to Biggio. He gloves it and throws to Bagwell, and that'll retire the 6180s in the 6th. Bottom of the 6th coming. 3-1 National League leads. Chipper, Bagwell, and Larkin coming up in the 6th. Palmer's pitch to Chipper Jones is popped up. Carlton Fisk throws away the mask, and there's one down. Bagwell walked twice, scored a run. Palmer winds and deals. Ground ball, Harmon Killebrew. He throws to Yastrzemski for out number 2. Here's Barry Larkin. 1 for 2. The pitch from Palmer is a base hit to left field. That'll bring up Carter with 2 outs. Palmer the stretch, the delivery to the kid. There goes Larkin. The throw from Fisk down to Carew is not in time. Larkin steals second. He's in scoring position. Now they're going to walk Carter and go after Cone with 2 outs. And 2 on. Palmer the stretch checks the runners. The pitch home to David Cone. Hit on the ground to Killebrew. He's going to go the short way to Carew at second, and that will retire the side. We have played 6, and it's 3-1 National League. Fisk, Wills, and Carew coming up in the 7th. Fisk is 1 for 1 with a walk. They need to get something going. Cone winds and deals to the Boston Red Sox, Chicago White Sox catcher. And Fisk hits it on the ground to Barry Larkin. He's up with it and throws to Bagwell for out number 1. Here's Maury Wills. 0 for 2. Cone's delivery. Hey, struck him out. I hit the gas. 8 strikeouts for Cone, and now it's Carew. Rodney is 0 for 1. Cone winds and deals, and it's a hanger to Carew. Rod Carew with a base hit to right center. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Running it down in center field is Barry Bonds, and Carew stops at second. Maybe could have taken third, but he stopped with 2 outs, and now we're going to see a pinch hitter for Palmer. Palmer went 2 innings, allowed a hit, gave up an intentional walk, struck out 1, and that's it. We get a pinch hitter for him here after his 2 innings of relief work, and this man will be the tying run at the plate. It's going to be Stretch McCovey against David Cone. So McCovey is the tying run. Carew is at second. We're in the 7th inning. Cone the stretch. The delivery to Stretch is hit in the air to right and deep. Back goes Larry Walker. Warning track and no further. He makes the catch, and that retires the side. Time to stretch him out. With your score, National League 3, 61-80s 1. We get a new 61-80s pitcher coming on. And it's going to be Raleigh Fingers. Fingers will bat in the leadoff spot. And he will face the top of the order in the bottom of the 7th. Biggio, Raines, and Bonds coming up. Biggio's 0 for 2. Fingers. Winds and deals. Base hit for Biggio to left field. He's on, and that's a big insurance run. Or, as they say in Central Illinois, insurance. And Raines comes up. Fingers. The stretch. The delivery to Raines. There goes Biggio. The throw from Fisk down to Wills is not in time. Biggio steals second. That may get some more action going in the bullpen of the 6180s. No, it doesn't. They don't have any lefties. So it's Gossage and Eckersley throwing. Rains up. The pitch to him is ball 4. Sets up the double play again, but it's Barry Bonds coming to the plate. There's 2 on with nobody out. Barry hits 9 miles, and that would be insurance, as they would say, in central Illinois. Here's Fingers the stretch, the delivery to Bonds, and it's the center and deep. Back goes Reggie, and it's gone. A 3-run bomb off Raleigh Fingers by Barry Bonds, and it's 6-1 National League. They're looking like they're going to stay kings of the hill, and that's going to do it for Fingers. It's going to be Gossage. They want the goose. Fingers gets hammered, and the goose comes on. He will bat in the leadoff spot and face Walker. With nobody aboard, it's 6-1 National League. 6180s is haven't figured this tournament out yet. Gossage winds and deals to Way, blows him away. Doesn't even get the bat around. 1 gone in the 7th. Here's Chipper, 0 for 3. Popped him up. Harmon Killebrew on the infield dirt, calling and taking for out number 2. And Baggy, 0 for 1. Hey, struck him out. That more gas. But Fingers brought gas of his own. He lit the fire with gas. And after 7, it's 6-1 National League. David Cohn now looking to rack up Ks. Frank Robinson, Roberto Clemente, and Reggie Jackson in the 8th. Coney winds and deals. Ground ball, Bagwell. He's going to feed Cohn covering, and there's 1 gone in the 8th. Now it's Clemente. Roberto 0 for 3. The pitch to him, base hit. Right field, he goes the other way. That might be a start. 1 out, 1 on for Reggie. 1 for 2. The pitch to Mr. October is ball 4. There's 2 on now with 1 out. That's going to get action going in the National League bullpen. Lee Smith and Billy Wagner are throwing. Lefty-righty double-barreled action, just the way I like it. 2 on now for the 6180s with Killer coming up. Cone the stretch and the delivery to left and deep. Yikes. Way back for Rains, and it's gone. A 6-4 ball game on a 3-run bomb by Killebrew. Yikes. That one left in the blink of an eye. And we got a ball game late. Yastrzemski due up, then Fisk. Cone winds and deals to Yaz, and there's a base hit, and that's going to do it as Cone has fallen apart, perhaps exhausted here in the 8th. A 6-4 ball game late. Lee Smith is going to get the call to face Carlton Fisk, and Carlton Fisk is going to get called back to the dugout, and we're going to see the hammer. It's Henry Aaron hitting for Carlton Fisk. And on deck is Willie Mays. So here comes Aaron. He is the potential tying run. Lee Smith, an A pitcher with an XY modifier. Cone's numbers on the day, 7 1/3 innings. 8 hits allowed. He walked 3. He struck out 8. He's allowed 4 runs. They're all earned. Yaz is his responsibility. He can win the game. He cannot lose it. Smith the stretch. The pitch to Aaron. And that is grounded to Biggio. He goes to Larkin for 1. The relay to Bagwell is in time for a rally-killing, soul-crushing 4-6-3 double play turned by the National League. But the 6180s get 3. On 3 hits, they leave 1. After 7.5, it's 6-4 National League. Now Aaron is going to go into play first base. Johnny Bench is going to be the new catcher. He will bat in the 6th spot for Yastrzemski. All right, so let's make all of these changes here. Bench coming on, putting the gear on. And it's Gossage coming back out for the bottom of the 8th. All right. Larkin, Carter, and a pinch hitter for Lee Smith coming up 7, 8, 9 in the bottom of the 8th. Barry Larkin's first. He's 2 for 3. The pitch. Hit to left toward the line. On the run is Frank Robinson, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Here comes the kid. 1 for 2. The pitch to him. Ground ball hit to Aaron. He's going to feed Gossage covering at first, and there's 2 down. Here comes a pinch hitter for Lee Smith. And that will be Gary Sheffield. Power against power. And Sheffield is definitely on a hot streak at the moment. Gossage winds and deals to Sheffield. Pops it up. Fair territory. Harmon Killebrew retires the side. We're going to the 9th. Gonna make some additional changes here. The new pitcher for the National League is going to be Billy Wagner. Billy Wagner is going to be on to try and get the save. It's a 6-4 game. National League leads. Wagner will bat in the 9 spot, but the National League hopes that isn't going to matter. Wills, Carew, and then a pinch hitter for Gossage are due in the 9th. So, we're going to see Mays bat for Wills. To lead off against Billy Wagner. On deck is Carew. Billy Wagner winds and deals to Willie Mays, and that's ball 4. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate in Rod Carew. On deck is Mike Schmidt. 6180s firing the last rounds in the chamber. Carew against Wagner. The stretch. The delivery to Rod Carew is a ground ball. Craig Biggio. He gloves it and throws to Bagwell for out number 1 in the top of the 9th. Mays goes to second base, and here comes Mike Schmidt as the tying run. 6-4 ball game. Can Wagner pump fastballs past Schmitty? Frank Robinson is on deck. The pitch. Popped him up. Calling is Chipper Jones. And there's 2 gone. That makes Frank Robinson the last chance saloon. Billy Wagner facing the 0 for 4 Robbie. And it's a ground ball. Oh, excuse me. It's a ground ball to Barry Larkin. He fires to Bagwell, and the National League moves on. And let's take a look at the totals. A 6-4 National League win for the victorious 81 of the present National Leaguers. 6 runs, 6 hits, and they committed no errors. The 6180s, 4 runs, 8 hits, and they committed no errors. The winning pitcher is David Cohn. Billy Wagner gets the save. The loss goes to Bob Gibson. Let's take a look at the standings before we depart today. And the 81 of the present National League is all alone in second place now. They've broken the tie with the 81 of the present American League. The National League now has 8 wins. The American League is in third place by themselves with 7 wins. Most importantly, the National League is only 1 game out of first place in the tournament, and they're 2 games from the World Series home field advantage. Their next opponents will be the 1941 to 1960s. If they win, the National League will be tied for first. I really hope you're liking this. This is good stuff. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel, my friends. And follow me on Twitter at KurtBerglund14. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. So long, everybody.